Welcome. Today we will be looking into virtualization technology. Let's begin with ping testing between Windows Server Desktop and Kali Linux. Firstly, change your firewall inbound settings as shown in the screen. Look for file sharing and printer echo request and enable it. Now let's configure our Ethernet settings to IP address of 30.0.0.30. Please follow the steps shown in the screen to configure your Ethernet, which will allow it to communicate with other VMS. Click on OK and continue. Now open the terminal in Windows Desktop and run the command ipconfig. You can see our updated IP address on the screen. Now let's do the same for Kali Linux. Open its terminal and run the command ifconfig. Here you can see our IP address, which was configured during the installation process stated in the document. Now let's run the ping testing command as shown in the screen. It shows that it is receiving packets from Windows Desktop, hence our Kali is successfully connected with Windows. Let's try from Windows. Let's run the ping testing command in Windows CMD. The results shown in the screen shows it is receiving packets from Kali Linux. Henceforth our Windows is successfully communicating with Kali Linux. Now let's move to ping testing between Windows Server CLI and Kali Linux. We will enable ping server request from remote management option as shown on the screen. Now let's switch to CMD and run the netsh interface command to configure our IP address. Follow the steps shown on the screen. Now let's run the IP protocol configuration command to see if our IP address has changed or not. The results on the screen shows it has successfully changed. Let's try ifconfig in Kali Linux terminal. It runs on 30.0.0.10. Now let's do ping testing for both. The Windows terminal shows it successfully pinged to Kali Linux. Now let's try it in Kali Linux. The Kali Linux terminal shows it also successfully pinged to Windows Server. Now let's do ping testing for Windows Server Desktop and Windows Server CLI. Switch to CMD for both. Let's check the IP protocol configuration for our CLI. Do the same for our Windows Desktop. Both terminals shows the IP addresses we have configured previously in the video. Now let's run the ping testing command in the desktop CMD. The screen shows it successfully pinged to Windows CLI. Now let's do ping testing in Windows CLI. The results in the screen shows it has successfully pinged to Windows Desktop. Henceforth our three virtual machines are now communicating with each other.